He said, take off your sandals because you need to know wherever I'm getting ready to place you, you ain't gonna be there on your terms, but you getting ready to walk into where you getting ready to walk into on my terms. Do I got somebody that know where God getting ready to take you? You can't take the old you there. But how many of you know you're going to have to let some stuff go? You're going to have to let some people go. He said, take off your shoes, for you are standing on holy ground. I wish I had time to unpack all of this, but read it when you get home. It says in verse 7 of chapter 3, the Lord says, I have indeed seen the misery of my people. Now, let me tell you why that becomes important. It becomes important because Moses has been in Midian for 40 years. And he thinks it's been a waste of time and God has forgotten him. But what God sent me to tell you, that God hasn't forgotten him and didn't forget him like God ain't forgot you. I know it hasn't happened as fast as you want it to happen. But you ought to thank God that you ain't moved too fast, but you waited on God's time, because when you operate on your time, you don't get the benefit from the Lord's time. Do I got somebody that's glad that you waited on God's time? What do you mean, Kenlock? When I look back over my life, I wanted it to happen then and didn't understand why God didn't let it happen then. But I thank God he waited to prepare me, to get me ready. So when I was able to walk into it, I was able to handle what the Lord was about to walk me into. Somebody ought to look over your right shoulder and tell God, thank you, because I'm stronger now. I'm wiser now. I'm better now. And I know something more about you today that I didn't know about you yesterday. Moses says, Lord, if I do what you telling me to do, what you commissioned me to do, go back to Egypt and tell Pharaoh to let my people go. If I do what you tell me to do, who am I going to say sent me? And this is the shout cue. He said, tell them I am that I am. Whoever you need me to be, that's exactly who I am. Somebody in here need him to be a mother to you. Somebody here need him to be a father. Somebody in here need him to be a sister. Somebody in here need him to be a brother. But do I got somebody that know whatever you need him to be, that's exactly who he is? Has God been good to you? Don't fool me. Has God been good to you? Turn to a neighbor and tell him God ain't just been good to me. Take him by the hand and shake him a little bit and tell him God has been better than good to me.